Greetings and salutations, Mega Wizard 79 here with another episode of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. In our last episode, we mostly just did a little, sightseeing, I suppose. Though it occurred to me, too late, that, I didn't do the Fields of Fun. But that's fine, actually, because we kind of have to go to the Fields of Fun eventually, to finish that, side quest we started. So, I guess you could say it's kind of a mixed blessing, so that we don't necessarily have to go there needlessly the first time around. But yeah, for this episode, we're going to be going into the Velu Sluice, and then we'll be wrapping up year 3, right? Yep. Alright, off we go.
Long ago, peace returned to this tumultuous land, and Lilties kept the highways safe. At long last, travelers walked the roads without fear of monsters. The Yugs constructed a great sluice to channel water down from Lake Shala, transforming Jagan Creek into a great river. Over time, the Jagan turned the vast plains of Fun into farmland, thereby providing food to people the world over. To us, this sluice is more precious than anything.
Okay. So, as you can see, there are treasure chests in the water. We can't get to those this year, or even next year. I think it's year 5 that this place gets, oh, cool. Awesome. That is so easy. But yeah, so eventually the water won't be going down the river. I'm pretty sure it's next year, actually. I think the river just dries up next year. And then we have to, come up here to, to basically, deal with that. Alright. So as you can see, this is gonna be the most common types of enemies you're gonna see here. The lizardmen and, these toads. You'll also see Flan. Like, I think actually this will be the first place we, encounter them. No, actually no. The place we encountered them first was the, mushroom/fungi forest. Oh boy. There we go. Finally. Well, I mean, it's a good and a bad thing. Because those things, unfortunately for those things, until I get a different element, I can't deal any damage to them with Blizzard because they cast it and they're 100% immune to it. Here, let me show you. Yeah, when you hear that noise and see that effect, that means they're immune. Yeah, see? It's like a little bubble forms over them. Fortunately, though, the bonus for this level is just to inflict damage, so it doesn't matter how I do it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. No, I didn't want to fuse it. There we go. Much faster. And clear. There we go. I am a spell-casting machine. Alright, so, there are 2 paths we can take. It really doesn't matter which one you take. It just loops around. It's just a roundabout. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah. If you, I think I've already said this before, but if you, hit a frozen enemy with your weapon, it deals a massive amount of damage. At lower levels, that's pretty much a 2-hit kill. First you freeze them, then you hit them, and they're dead. Okay. Right, that guy will usually always drop a Mark of Shella. So if you're playing as any other race, you just come here, beat this guy, and then head to, then you can head to the Uke stronghold. Though honestly, if you got in there the first time, I would recommend you buy them. They're not that expensive. They're only 50 a piece. And you can sell any extra ones for 25, I think? Or 10? Alright. Sesame. Yep. There we go. Alright. Now, in later iterations of this dungeon, you are gonna need that rise. Because one of the flans here are gonna be dark flans, and dark flans are pretty much like ghosts, where you need rise to be able to deal any damage to them. Alright. Let's see. I'm not dealing with any flans right now, so I'll just get rid of that. Nope, not clear. There we go. Right. I just want that more powerful version because I'm going to be dealing with some schmucks down the way. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of has to be like right in the... There we go, like that. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright, so this way over here. Oh, I went right through him. Ah, he got me. Ooh! Ah, it already wore off. Yay! Chill gel! That's a fairly rare, well, I mean, it's not that rare, but, it's not something that drops, like, commonly. Like, the only way to get that as a drop is either to get him off the toads, or the frost bombs here, or the flans, as you clearly saw. Bloody hell. There we go. Alright, run over here, idiot. There we go. Always use the bombs to your advantage. Alright. I think I still want to keep this. But yeah, there's tons of chests. Well, I mean, not tons. It's more like 5 or 6. That are in the water and you can't get to it. Yep, there he is. Well, actually, so even though he flies in the air, gravity does not work on this guy. Because he's mostly a ground-based enemy. I think he's vulnerable to thunder, but don't quote me on that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to pick it up. I mean, we might as well check, right? Thunder has more applications than Blizzard here does anyway. There we go. I mean, this is an elite enemy anyway, so he's kind of hard to take down. You need high-level magic if you want to. Okay, so this one here is one of the more annoying ones, because as you can see, the little pool isn't here. Nope. It's right there. The pool will always be between two of those. Always. Fortunately, it's not that far away. But yeah. Now, to be perfectly honest, there's really no point to do this. Like, the only reason to have this open is just so you don't have to double back. But yeah, I mean, as long as you have this one open, you really didn't need to open the other one. I just do it for completionist's sake. Yep, see? And then this one's also kind of annoying, because it's all the way over there. Not nearly as far as the other one, but... Alright. There we go. Gourd potato. Alright. Alright. There. He's dead. That guy should die now. Fruit seed and fish. I don't know why gelatinous blob would drop a seed, but whatever. Maybe he walked over it or something. There we go. Yeah. If you have high level magic, this guy usually is no problem. Now, this guy here, normally, he would drop... So, this particular one is special. He actually drops, if your score is high enough, this is the one who will drop you the more rarer artifact, i.e. the Blizzard Ring. Now, the Blizzard Ring is a really cool ring. Essentially, it gives you Blizzard on command. It's basically just as the name implies, it's a ring that has a Magicite faceted on it, so that way you can just cast Blizzard whenever you want. This is the boss gate, but we're not going to be going through there right now, because we still have over here to go. Like I said, well, no, I didn't say this, but, this level is not really that big. It only just gets slightly more padded in later years, like more, like the enemy spawn in later years is ridiculous. Like, you can't go 5 feet without running into a mob. And down here, there'll be tons of people, too. Just tons of them spawn. Alright, what do you got? Him. And yes, if you attack this guy, everyone always aggroes. Him. Don't need him taking pop shots at me. Come on down. There we go. He should... Yep. Okay. He gave me a heart. Cool. So yeah. So this griffin here and the griffin over there, they usually give you artifacts. This one usually gives you stuff like that, like the heart, the pocket, that sort of thing. While the one over there by the boss gate, he's the one that you want to farm to get the good stuff. Okay, here's the Mog House. Now, the boss of this world, or sorry, location, dungeon. Okay, I need one more. But yeah, the boss of this location, he's probably gonna be the one that's gonna give you guys the most difficulty. He is way tougher than most of the other bosses you've seen up to this point. Though I will say that Jack Machette is probably number 2, depending on what type of build you're playing, because if you're playing a magic build, you're just screwed. because unless you got holy, you cannot hurt him with magic. He is 100% immune to fire, frost, and thunder. The only thing that will hurt him is holy. Alright. Let's go face the boss. But yeah, but this one, he's really tough. He has a fair amount of health. His defenses aren't terrible either. And he has a lot of attacks, which only increase the more you, basically, the more times you face him over the years. But yeah, this guy, this is one you kind of have to be awake to fight, if you will. I remember when I first played this game back in my, early high school years? Yeah, in my early high school years. He was tough. I had a hard time. Now, here's what's cool. If a party member is holding the chalice, he'll basically, you know, he'll be looking at you, because that's what you're looking at. So, if for whatever reason you just want to get a good look at your character, well, this is a good boss to do it, because he does that same slow pan. But yes, this is the Golem. Alright, so, Golem, Fight 101, get rid of that. Always have clear equipped. Ideally, you would also want to have a Phoenix down just in case, but I fought him enough that I'm confident I won't need to deal with that. Now, alright, that's his primary attack. When you're at a certain distance, he just does that. That right there will cause you to get slowed. Yep, see? Which is why you need to clear. Ah, he did it. Ah, wait. Took care of it. Alright, so this is why the flans suck to fight. Because not only can the boss slow you, but they can too. Yep, I was about to get to that. That's, so this guy pretty much has access to... Uh-oh. There. Okay, so... Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry, it's hard to explain things while he's basically on top of me like that, so I'll just go over his attacks real quick. So, he does a rocket punch attack. He can slow you with that little mist he shoots out from his body. He can freeze you at close range with that little laser thing that he shoots on the floor. He also has the ability to basically do this spin attack that causes him to basically emit a almost furnace-like effect that will burn you for damage. And then he also does another spin attack that's just a straight-up, like, you know, just tornado. And you don't want to be anywhere near him when he's doing that. And then he also just does close-range melee, too. So, yeah. And that's just his basic setup. In later years, he gets basically the range of his explosion when he does that spin attack that I told you about. That's like a internal combustion thing. Yeah, that gets a buff. The ice thing gets a buff, as well as also the range of the slow effect. Like, this guy is just bad news. And in later years, the flans he has, he gets upgrades. They go to be dark flans, which are even more annoying, because that means you have to have holy equipped to even hurt them. Which is fine, because the boss is weak to holy, like, all bosses here are weak to holy. Like, if you have holy, you can fight every boss. Because the idea is that, since all the bosses are basically monsters, like, and so, essentially, what holy does is, mechanically, holy is supposed to be purifying the miasma, and since monsters are 100% miasma, you're just literally destroying them. So that's why every boss is weak to holy, on top of their individual weaknesses. But yeah, but as long as you have holy, you can fight any boss. Damn it! That's also what sucks about the flans. They just come bomb rushing you from halfway across the screen. There we go. Okay. As you can see, his hands take a little while to come back. Alright, so once his health reaches a certain point, he's gonna start doing the combustion attack. There it is! See? If you're anywhere inside that radius, you are screwed. I think even if you're slightly outside of it too, you'll get hit. Because the fire goes outward. But I'm not gonna test that. Alright. There we go. So that's usually what you want to do with clans. You want them to just mostly attack you with physical attacks, so that way they're 100% at your mercy. Damn it, it's too far away. I can't wait till I get the Wisdom Tome and the Spell Twister. No, wait, no. Wisdom Tome just makes me cast faster. I want the Spell Twister. Is it Spell Twister or is it both? Essentially, there's an accessory that doubles my casting range. So, instead of just going up to this little radius, I can go well outside of it. Like, it is insane. It's such a good accessory to have if you're a spellcaster. Yep, here they come. Ah, you schmucks! You jerks! Alright. Alright, he's almost dead. Well, yeah, you do not want to get caught in that. I mean, it won't insta-kill you, but it hurts. I mean, look at that. It takes away 2 hearts with each hit. Or at least a heart and a half. Whew. But yeah, this guy's tough. And now he's just rubber. Now for my prize. Now, what's really sad, though, is that that golem was actually created by the Ukes to protect this place, but because miasma corrupted it, it's now evil. Yeah, I think my boots or my shoes are actually armor, so yeah, that's walking through water and that. Yeah, that's not good for armor retention. Now it is a complete sphere. That's never not pleasing from a aesthetic standpoint. I don't know why, it's just a perfect sphere is just such a beautiful thing. Okay.
Hail Moogle at your service, Capo.
And sorry about that double negative. That is horrible sentence structure I just
Here
did.
you go, Capo.
Alright. Oh, my sister. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Alright. Ooh, a flower. Your flower, just... Alright. She killed it. There's something that I've been wanting to tell you. The flower that you used to take care of has died. By the time I noticed, it was too late. I'm sorry. Yeah, it happens. Alright, let's see. I think I happen to have another flower seed. No, I have a fruit seed. Here, have a strange liquid on me. That's our favorite drink.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, there aren't that many enemies, so I couldn't push 200. If I had pushed over 200, then I could have probably gotten the Blizzard Ring. Oh well, there's always next year. Blizzard Ring would have been so nice to have. Aha! Yes! There it is! Not even a question. Okay, so that means it dropped from the boss. Cool. Because that little corner there is usually reserved for the boss drop. Alright, so we're just going to skip this because it's, like I said, it's the same every year. There's really no point in going through it. Okay. My third year with the caravan draws to a close as I made new memories this year. Those from the last began to fade. Well, not really, because we're keeping a very detailed journal. In one fairy tale, memories that grow dim are eaten by a terrible demon. I wonder what happens to memories when they're completely forgotten. I suppose looking back and cherishing the past can bring sadness when we face the future. Sorry I had to read it like that, but it was like really slow. Oh well. Alright, so let's see. I'm pretty sure this year I can't go up to Alphataria because... No, I can. Yes, I can. All I have to do is go across the river. Yeah, it'll be next year. So yeah, year 5. Year 5, I will not be able to go up to the Alphataria Vale because the Earth element will be on that side, and there is nothing... Yeah, there's no place I can go that will let me get the Earth element. Except the Tippa Peninsula, but the only way to do that is if I go from the Tippa, Magnolia Port, and go up the river to Alphataria. The problem is, though, basically, usually when the Earth element is up there, that usually means that the river's dried up, so I can't even do that anyway. Yeah. Well, I mean, there is a second way to do it, but that requires me to pretty much beat the game. Anyway. But, yeah. Alright, I pushed the wrong button. That was just for details on the location there. But yeah, I have access to all 4 elements here. Which I have to, because otherwise I would be able to leave the peninsula. Yeah, that's all that, so I'm just gonna go check out with my family, get my stipend, maybe even get a new design? Who knows? Ooh, I gotta go check the merchants and see if they're selling dark matter yet. I hope I leveled them up well. Ooh, spring water. That's just gonna get sold. Let's see. Yep, so this is the one that let my flower die. How could you let my flower die, you bad person? I don't really mean that. Let's see, what was I about to do? So, Xavier, it's time to set out, is it? Well, it's not much, but take this. 73 gil is okay. Alright, so he doesn't have anything for me yet. But usually when you max him out, he gives you stuff. Alright, Mr. Merchant. Ah, you're one of Anna's friends, aren't you? Come take a look at our inventory. Let's see. Actually, no, I want to buy stuff. If I'm gonna sell stuff to you, I'll have your daughter do it, because she gets a... okay. Alright, so he's coming along very well. I can buy chill gel from him, magma rocks, alloy iron shards, thunderball, Ah, yes, one-stop shopping, all the good stuff. And if his daughter comes here, she will give me a discount. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Alright, let me just stash this stuff in here.
Hello, folks.
And then I'll have Winry. Wait. Ah, crumbs. I actually forgot now which one's Winry and which one... I don't need these. I'll store one of them, because... So yeah, so for the most part, I've pretty much given up on the whole food thing. Mostly just because I really don't eat it. Let's see. There we go. I also put every ounce of money in there, because it's just easier for just sharing it if it's in one location. So, your fourth journey begins. Have you said goodbye to your family? Come back anytime to show them you are well. Speaking of which, we haven't received any letters from that young scholar in some time. He'd found that saving the world was too great a burden for one man, so he accepted the aid of a renowned knight. So his last letter said, "Of course, camaraderie is a fine thing. Treat your friends with respect.
Farewell.
Now farewell." Okay, so just want to check my family real quick. Okay, Alright, so no one's happy or sad. Well, the only people I've sent stuff to is... Yeah, I've sent to... Yeah, my younger sister, and this is my older sister. So I haven't really sent anything that will help them, per se, pursuing an alchemical advances. So I'm going to have to get on that. Alright. And this is going to bother me, so let me just double check who is Winry and who is not. Okay, yes. Anne. That is her name. This is Winry. Alright. I just wanted to make sure. I'll probably never forget that this guy's Ed. That's for sure, because of the voice. Anyway. Alright, so we're just gonna call it here for now. And in the next episode, we're going to be heading across the river to a fiery and dangerous island. And we're also going to be going to one of the most long and frustrating dungeons in the game. But until that time, though, this is Mega Wizard 79 bidding you all adieu.